It's been so long, and I'm filming in my bathroom. It feels so awkward. Hi friends, welcome to 2022. Happy New Year. Today I thought I'd keep up with the tradition and post a video sharing my favorite photos from this past year and talk about them a little bit. I know it's been a while since I've been on here. I haven't been on the tube much in 2021, I apologize. I had a lot going on and photography sort of went on the back burner a little bit, unfortunately. I moved to a new apartment, I graduated college, I got a full-time job, so I don't really have time for anything. I'm not really the type to make New Year's resolutions, mostly because I never follow them. But in 2022, I definitely want to start making more videos again and taking more pictures and just getting back in the swing of things because I miss doing it and it's been a while. Stay tuned this year for more content. I hope you guys had a good month of holidays in December and November, and let's get into the video. I am so rusty, okay. Alright, so the first photo I have to share is this one of the Dolly's saltwater taffy sign down in Rehoboth Beach in Delaware. I shot this on cinestill 50D, which is one of my favorite films. I really like the colors in this picture. I think the blue of the sky contrasts well with the Dolly's sign. We also, on the left here, have the iconic Thrasher's French fries and Core Brothers ice cream stores, which are very famous on the East Coast beach line. I also really like the birds in this picture. You got 3 above the Dolly sign, which really just help frame the subject. I also like that there is this temperature sign right here on the Thrasher's building. It says 80 degrees. I think it's a cute little detail. Yeah, I think I just like this picture because it screams summer, you know? And I just love summer, so yeah. Next we have another photo taken on cinestill 50D of this dude on a paddleboard? Or is it a surfboard? It's not a surfboard, right? Because it has the handles? I don't know, I don't do sports. But anyway, this one, I love the blue color of the ocean. I think it looks very pretty, that blue-green sort of tone. In addition to that, we have the iconic halation of the cinestill going on with all the reflections on the water, and it just looks really pretty. And the color of the paddleboard slash surfboard, whatever the hell it is, just contrasts really nice. It like adds a very nice pop to the photo. How many times have I said nice? It was a lot, wasn't it? I'm sorry. But yeah, I mean, the composition looks pretty good. It was simple yet effective framing, I think. So yeah, that's why I like this photo. This next one is not film. I know, I'm a liar. But I really like it, so I wanted to include it anyway. I shot this on my DSLR, which is a Canon EOS 80D, and it's just a photo of Philadelphia. I was coming back from a weekend trip at the beach, and driving back, we just saw all these nice city lights, so I tried to snap a few pictures, and I think it turned out pretty well. This street lamp is kind of not wanted here, but the fact that it's so like blurry, I think it's not too distracting because it's more of a, it's not in the way. Yeah, I just thought the framing was nice and I love city lights at night, so here we are. This next photo was shot on expired Kodak Gold. It is of this swan sign down in Wildwood, New Jersey. Down in Wildwood they have this like museum slash diner. It's called the Doo-Wop Experience, and basically they have like a bunch of vintage memorabilia there. If you've never been to Wildwood, they're famous for their like old motels and like old neon signs and stuff. They're very big on like preserving that vintage and retro feel down there, which is awesome. I'm pretty sure all the rest of the photos are taken in Wildwood because I seem to have had a field day when I went down there a few months ago. So in case you're wondering, the rest of the photos are taken in Wildwood. Along with every other photo in this video, I like this one because of the colors. Surprise! I love the way the yellow contrasts against the blue of the sky. I think it's a very simple composition, but that makes it look nice. You got all these other colors of the signs on the right, but the main focus is still that swan sign that's smack dab in the middle of the picture. So I like that these other colors sort of add to it, but they're not too distracting. Next, we have this photo I took on cinestill 800T, again in Wildwood, and this one is like one of my favorite photos I ever took. It feels very cinematic, which I know is sort of an overused term, but it does. The lighting is just really nice. I love the yellow, and I really like how in the top part here of this, I'm not sure what you would call this part of the building, but like I really like how the lighting is uneven, like there's dark spots here. I just think that adds to the mood overall. I think it just gives that vibe of walking the boardwalk at night where everything's like closed. I also like how there's some purple and the really dark shadows on the left and up here at the top at the right. The next few night photos I have, they were all taken on cinestill 800T, and I shot them at ISO 400 along with this Seaport one. I do have a video of all the rest of my photos from that roll. If you would like to see it, it will be in the description if you want to check it out. Next, we have this photo of a motel sign. It's the Pink Champagne Motel, and this one I really like because it just seems so isolated and lonely in a way. I like how purpley the shadows are and how desolate everything seems because we did go on the off season, so there wasn't a lot of people there. I like the blue in the motel sign. I feel like that really pops against everything else. The ambient lighting at the bottom here, like the parking lot, it's very subtle, but I feel like it leads the eyes into the sign itself, which looks cool. I burned off about 10 or more shots at this motel, so if you want to see it, check out that video I was just talking about because pretty cool place. This photo is of another motel. I forget the name of this one. It might be the Caprice. I'm not sure, but it was basically this motel where it just had all these blue and purple lights in it. It looked very cool. So I snapped this photo of the exit sign here because I thought the red looked really interesting against the blues and the purples, and I also like how on the motel room door here there's some red reflecting from that exit sign. I was really drawn to this exit sign because of how much it reflects on the rest of the building. So like the red from the sign is just bouncing off of all these different areas in this photo, and it just adds such a nice contrast against the blues and the purples, and it just looks really interesting to me. And this next one is from the same area, but like the back of the building. So here, as you can see, there's a bunch of blues and reds and like purpley magenta colors coming out. This I thought was really interesting how it came out, like how much red actually was captured in this photo. I think it looks really cool. Originally, the white light in this parking lot was extremely yellow, so I did turn that down a little bit because it just kind of looked ugly. Tuning that down made the focus of the blue and the red much more prominent, and it looks better. I think it looks really cool. It was just a really interesting spot that we found here. I kind of wish I would have took more photos of this area, but it is what it is. I think I was running low on shots at this point in the night, but yeah, I just think this one is pretty cool. These last two shots were on expired Kodak Gold, just like that one I mentioned earlier. This was another motel, obviously, and this motel I was drawn to because there was a lot of shapes going on in the architecture. I love the pink color of the building. The film really made these colors pastel and cool. I like these birds at the top of the photo in the sky. I like the stairway leading up. There's a lot of lines bringing the viewer's eyes into like the center of the photo, which works pretty well. But yeah, not much else to say about this one. I just think it turned out pretty cool. This last one is one of my favorites, also on the expired Kodak Gold film. I really like the green color of this building. The green and the blue in the sky looks awesome. There is some purple in the shadows as well, which looks really great. I love that there's no cars in the parking lot, so it looks very barren, like there's no seats at the top of the, like on that second floor on the balconies, which is odd because there's normally like plastic chairs there, so I thought that was interesting. I love how empty the windows look. I think this highlight right here in this window really like makes the photo pop. I think it'd be quite dull if it wasn't for that strong highlight in that window. It just shows how sunny it was outside. It looks pretty cool. I also thought the shadows were really interesting in this one. Like, you got such a bright highlight in that window, and then going down, like especially on the left, everything just looks really dark, which is cool. I also think the composition works really well. And then you also got this pop of red from these fire extinguishers. Like, other than that pop of red, the only other colors in this picture is the blue from the sky, the greens, and the parking lot, like that gray purple color. Those are like the main colors of the whole thing. But yeah, guys, that was it. Those are my favorite photos from 2021. I do plan on making prints of some of these pictures, so if that's something you're interested in, check out my description. I also started one of those Ko-Fi websites where you can buy me a coffee. It's like a $3 thing where you can just pay one time, or it's a monthly thing. If you just want to support me, it all goes to the channel, and so I can keep creating content and stuff like that. So no pressure watching and commenting. That means a lot to me too. So don't, if you don't got money, don't fucking worry about it. It's fine. I just wanted to add these extra things because a lot of people have asked me about them, and I thought, you know what, why not? New year, let me try something new. But yeah, that's it. I hope you guys have a great new year. Hopefully I will be seeing you a lot more. Hopefully, hold me to it. Hold me to it. Okay. Bye. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye.